Hi everyone. Here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for a review of the new HMLTD EP, Hate Music Last Time Delete EP. This is a new EP dropping from one of the more promising groups coming out of the UK at the moment. HMLTD, or as they were formerly referred to as Happy Meal Limited, I think. Will they get sued if I say that? For a little while now, the band has been sporadically dropping these singles that I've been incredibly smitten with. Songs like Satan, Luella and I, and To the Door. This rowdy combo of post-punk and pop and rock, taking this new and epic clarity to a vintage sound of music, giving the sounds of goth a more high-gloss finish, a more contemporary aesthetic, but without taking away the genre's original dramatic and dark edge. I have been pretty excited to hear HMLTD take this sound forward on a larger, more sizable project. For now, it seems like this EP will have to do. This thing comes equipped with 4 new original songs. The 5th track is a Soft Cell remix, and the whole thing kicks off with the single Pictures of You, a song that promotionally the band has really been trying to push and get behind, and I could see why. They're really trying to update their sound on this one, taking the pop and goth stylings of their recent releases and applying it to more atmospheric, boomy production and even a trap beat. Shockingly, the combination of these sounds don't really clash in a horrific way. If anything, what makes the song underwhelming is that the combination is less than fireworks. Like, it's not exactly explosive. It's one of the more mellow cuts on the EP, and production-wise, it doesn't sound that much different aesthetically from a lot of other pop and rap that's kind of topping the charts at the moment. Again, obviously their intention, but I think they didn't do quite enough to put their own spin on this sound. Outside of a variety of really cool synth patches, a sweetly swelling chorus, and the vocals from frontman Henry Spychalski are not too bad either. He does a great job delivering this very tortured and erotic song. It's not an awful song, and the chorus is pretty sticky, and there are a million ways this cut could have gone totally wrong. I just don't think it came out as creatively as it could have. There are punchy and modernized new wave cuts on here like Proxy Love, a piece of synth pop with a goth punk twist. Sounds pretty much like black eyeliner and clubbing in basements in the 1980s. Spychalski starts by bringing these really yelpy and eccentric lead vocals that made earlier cuts like To the Door such a thrill. Lots of ballsy lyrics in the verses on this track, a beautiful synth-backed chorus with a grand vocal harmony hanging in the background. Sounds like something Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark would have done back in the day, but so much more over the top. There's a gnarly guitar solo in the last leg of the song too. Generally, I just love the mix of analog and electronic elements on this track. The chorus is this really hilarious, overstated vocal line with so much pomp in it. We yearn for love, that's what we're dreaming of. Then there's the equally amped up track Mannequin, which has the makings of this perfect, obscure story song from decades and decades and decades ago. Like a novelty song, had this band actually started in the 1980s, would have brought them to cult status. Because the track is literally a love song to a mannequin, to where Henry is singing about plastic eyes and plastic lips and metal joints and fingertips. The instrumental has these beautiful regal chord progressions, galloping drums, very groovy bass, effeminate and very theatrical lead vocals. I love the energy of it. It's incredibly catchy. There's so many great things that HMLTD have going for them so early in the game. The music is great, the production is vibrant and fantastic, the vocals are wild and full of character. The song Apple of My Eye is a wet and wild piece of goth rock with these swanky guitar licks that twang hard, really low down bass lines as well. This is more of the raw rock sound that I enjoyed from cuts like To the Door. I love that they are changing things up a little bit, but I hope they don't depart from it completely, as it does give the band a pretty direct connection to those older eras of music that so clearly influenced them, the synth pop, the new wave, again, the goth rock. Whereas on songs like Pictures of You, not a bad track again, but those influences seem to kind of evaporate with that production style, which again doesn't necessarily need to happen, as I think if they were to add more instrumental character and mess with that formula a bit more, they could put their own fingerprint on it. Overall, loved this EP, thought it was a great EP, loved nearly every track on it, even the remix. This thing pretty much solidified the feeling that HMLTD is one of the most promising bands out there right now, and I'd look forward to when they drop a full-length album. Not only do I think the band has an incredible amount of potential, but if they were to really nail songs like Pictures of You, then, I don't know, they could bring this whole trap-goth thing to a whole new level. Not that there aren't SoundCloud rappers out there right now who are trying to do that in their own way, but HMLTD could certainly put their own spin on that. I'm feeling a light to decent 8 on this thing. Transition. Have you given this EP a listen? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You're the best. You're the best. What should I review next? Hit the like if you like. Please subscribe and please don't cry. Hit the bell as well. Over here next to my head is another video you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano. Happy meal, happy meal, happy meal forever.